Once again, the renaming of the places row in Manipur has ignited after a Kuki group renamed a hill range sacred to the Meiti community. Let's take a look at the renaming row in Manipur. I'm broadening the story. It's not limited to this camp. It's a bigger story. Churachandpur's name was changed to Lamka in many official records. Lamka was used in official documents of Bir Tikendrajit International Airport. Lamka was also used in documents of the Income Tax Department and official letter of Assam Rifles. 10 villages in Jiribam were given new names without official consent. Kangpokpi has also been referred to as Kangui. Thangjing Hill Range was also renamed as Hauke Preserve Forest. Thangjing Hill renamed as Thangting Camp by Kuki Army. 5 Meiti villages in More were given Kuki names. Mure, Leikai and Mure Turel were renamed as Shikim village. More, Kunau, Leikai renamed as Yangom village. Leki Bazar renamed as the Monfai village, and More, Premnagar renamed as Paicham village. The Manipur government initiated action under the Manipur Name of Places Act 2024 against the Kuki National Front, a militant organization that had installed a signboard at the base of the Thangjing Ching hill, renaming it as Thangting Camp of Kuki Army. After the renaming, images surfaced. Several Meiti groups expressed their anger over social media sites as the place is sacred to the Meiti Hindus. What is Sanamahism? I'll explain you. The FIR has been registered on the charges of criminal conspiracy, promoting enmity between different groups on the grounds of religion, and deliberate and malicious acts intended to outrage religious feelings of any class by insulting its religion or religious beliefs, among other charges. The complaint also said that the action of the Kuki groups was a violation of the Manipur Names of Places Act 2024 and the Manipur Ancient Historical Monument and Archaeological Sites Remains Act 1976. Thangjing Hill of historical importance, as I mentioned, and the Art and Culture Department, Government of Manipur has declared it to be a protected site. Moreover, the group's actions are seen as a violation of the suspension of operations agreement as they ventured out of their designated camps and claimed the hill range as their own, contrary to the terms and agreement, which also requires them to deposit their arms and respect the territorial integrity of Manipur. The Manipur Assembly has called for scrapping of the Sioux agreement, and the status of its renewal remains uncertain. This recent controversy at Thangjing Ching is not the first, as similar disputes have arisen in the past, including the installation of crosses atop the hill, which has further fueled tension in the region. So the question is, how do you resolve this issue and bring communal harmony? But my larger point is that Sanamahism is very integral to Manipur, and it really needs to be respected. Brijesh, closing comment.
Well, absolutely. And I think, what is happening here is also being seen by the dominant community, which is Meitei community here, is that when you rename a particular piece of land or when you rename a particular area, basically it is seen as an appropriation of that particular land. And when already tension running high between the two communities about shrinking of land which is available to Meiteis and massive land which is the hills which is there for the Kukis, this further strains the tie between the two community, and the Meitei community feels that by renaming and laying claim to the land which is holy to them, it is further assertion of the land grabbing situation which is being done by the Kuki. This belief will further lead to tensions and may spoil the situation in Manipur, which has been kind of dormant for some time. It has not become very peaceful, but at least the level of violence which you have seen and discussed several hundred times in the last 1 year, that situation has eased a bit. But I think all these renaming and all has a potential of making sure that the situation spiral out of the control, and that is the reason why the government has immediately went and filed an FIR to stop these kind of things to happen.
So I think the tough action has been taken by Manipur government, and I think that's a very good thing, because the places, cultural spaces cannot be appropriated and cannot be allowed by state to be appropriated when it's outright illegal.